Are you ready to breathe new life into your home this spring? Join me as we tackle the mess and add a splash of color to my living room, kitchen, and dining room. I hope you guys are ready. Make sure to like this video and hit the subscribe button before we go any further. Hello, my friends, and I am so glad you're here today. Like I had mentioned, we are going to be adding a little bit of spring into the house today. Some color, just really warming up the space now that I think the cold weather is officially gone for good. I am so ready to open the windows, let the fresh air in. It definitely helps my mood. It helps me feel good, and I think it will do the same for you. So I hope today's video motivates you to clean up your space and give it a little refresh. So I'm still using the Earth Breeze. I still really love it. If you guys aren't familiar with Earth Breeze, they are incredible. I have some kids that have eczema and some really sensitive skin, so we like to use fragrance free in there. That's why I have them on each side. And then for me, I like to use ones that have like a little bit of scent, but it's not overpowering and it's awesome. One thing about this is there are no optical brighteners because those things soak into your skin. So whether you're worried about just getting rid of paraffins and phthalates and all of those things, or maybe just wanting to be more mindful about endocrine disruptors, hormone imbalancers, you really want to pay attention to your laundry detergent. I've talked about this several times. I love my Earth Breeze, and it's affordable, it's awesome, you're saving the environment, you're saving your skin. Definitely check them out. I'll have all of their information. Also a QR code if you want to have Earth Breeze come straight to your doorstep. You don't have to leave your house. It's awesome. Bringing in the loads of laundry. This is wild, but we had so many loads of laundry. I am great at washing and drying and putting in the hamper. I am not great at folding it and putting it away. And it's okay to not be okay with doing every single part of it. I don't like unloading the dishwasher. I love doing dishes. I don't want to unload the dishwasher. And so, what you have to do is make it rewarding. So, in a moment, I am actually going to show you a clip while I'm doing my laundry. I like to watch mental health videos. I love to learn about neuroplasticity. I love to know about how we work the way we work. When I was in college, I actually did some psychology classes, and they were my favorite. I love to know why people do what they do. I think it is fascinating. And one thing that I have learned by being a stay-at-home mom, because I worked before this, I have learned to make these pretty much mundane tasks a little more enjoyable, and we're going to talk about that. So in today's video, yes, we're going to clean and we're going to decorate and it's going to be great, but I also want to share some little tips on how you can enjoy making your house a home again. It can seem really monotonous. I mean, it doesn't always seem fun doing dishes or vacuuming or laundry like you see here. I get that. Not everybody loves it. I don't always love it. I generally love it, but not all the time. There are days I'd rather be scrolling on my phone or out and about, you know? I mean, who's with me? But in today's video, we're going to talk about why we are the way we are and how we can enjoy doing the things that we have to do. Now, listen to this clip from Dr. Tracy Marks.
The reward is what makes the habit worth repeating, and it's the payoff that tells your brain, remember this pattern, it's worth doing again. This could be the pleasure of sweet food, the endorphin rush from exercise, or the dopamine hit that you get from seeing new notifications. This brings us to an important point. Your brain doesn't distinguish between good habits and bad habits. From a neurological perspective, the process is exactly the same, whether you habitually drink water throughout the day or habitually reach for a cigarette when you feel stressed. Your brain is simply trying to automate behaviors that it perceives as rewarding or beneficial in some way. This value.
So did you get that? Now I know the volume was a little low. I didn't want to raise it up too high. So if you have to go back and turn it up, do it. I also have that video in my description box. But what she's basically saying is from a neurological standpoint, you don't have good or bad habits. They are what they are. They're only good or bad by how you perceive them, right? So, whether you are spending your day running and drinking water all day, or you're running and getting a cigarette, or whether you're scrolling on your phone or you're getting things done, it's all about habits. And the brain is made to automate habits, which basically means if your mind had to think about every single little task that you have to do every single day, it would be overwhelming. Have you ever gotten in the car and then arrived to your destination and thought, how in the world did I get here? I don't remember anything. That is a perfect example of automation. And when you have to do the things that you have to do, it is really important that we set up this automation. This helps you get the things done that you don't want to get done, but you kind of just glide through them. And so what you have to do is almost trick yourself, if you will, and you have to do habit stacking. So for me, I love these videos. I don't really watch a lot of TV, but when I do, I'm usually watching something that is very faith-based or mental health-based, because I just think it's fascinating. I love Mel Robbins, Tracy Marks, Therapy in a Nutshell. I just love that kind of stuff. I love decorating videos. Those are the things that I watch. If you ever Nobody asked, but I'm just telling you, I love decorating videos as well. Um, but so I reward myself by doing a mundane task by watching a show while I'm doing it. Oftentimes in the evening, if Chris has given Emma a bath, I will turn on something. I can't even hear it because I'm doing dishes, but I'm just watching the screen. And I enjoy that so much. It makes doing the dishes go by a little faster. Now, I don't really mind doing dishes, but there are other things I would rather be doing. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to share that little snippet because it is so important. And I think most of us can think of moments in our lives where we just kind of went through life and we don't know what just happened. And that's automation. And so when it comes to your home and keeping a tidy, decluttered, clean, fresh home, you're going to have to put some things in automation. This space I have really been wanting to pay attention to. I always talk about it, but the living room is very difficult for me to decorate for some reason. It's always been a challenge, but I will say, when we got this couch here from Facebook Marketplace back in January, it is by far my favorite. And I wasn't going to have each piece on there because I felt like it would be too big, but it works out great. So I'm really happy with the couch. This is going to be my couch for a very, very long time. And I love the color. I love that it's got a low profile back. So I wanted to add some pillows to warm it up a little bit. So I added the green pillow there from Amazon. I don't buy whole pillows. I have inserts that are probably from Amazon as well in the garage in a vacuum sealed bag. And then I will just periodically get some new covers. Now, the one that you see there, that is 24 by 24, and I believe that was in the $20 range for two. That is a really good deal. And then the oblong pillow that's striped there, also from Amazon. I think I got two for $15. I don't know, but I will have a link in the description box. The floral ones with the birds, now those are from Etsy, and I purchased those about 2 years ago when we were moving into this house. I have scoured Pinterest trying to get some ideas on how to style this mantle. The dilemma I have is the TV is right there on top, so I don't have a lot of space to be able to do a lot. I don't want it looking cluttered. I feel like that would be really visually overwhelming while you're trying to watch TV and you see a lot of stuff under there. So I tried a lot with different things to make this look, cohesive and put together. But all in all, I take it all down and realize I'm just going to have to leave it for now. My goal for that little section is eventually I wanted to put, and I told you guys this, like some wall cabinets because they're only 12 inches deep, and make a whole thing of shelves, so not shelves, but cabinets, and then kind of like do some board and batten above there. But I'm kind of thinking I also might like to have another little seating area, like a little place where we could read or something, because this couch does extend pretty far over and I don't want it to be too much over there. So I'm on the fence. I think I am probably gonna maybe do one side cabinets, the other side have like a little low bench, built-in bench that we could still put things in, like lift it up, put like blankets in there. I think that would be really functional, but also be able to have pillows and a cushion there. So, you know, if you want to read, that'd be great. And then if we have people over, there's more seating. That was the idea. When we had Thanksgiving at the house last year, remember I had those two couches? Nobody had anywhere to sit. And each couch was 84 inches wide. Now, in my mind, I thought having two couches would be perfect, and I loved how open everything was. But when people came over, there was just nowhere to sit. They had to sit on the floor, literally, or go sit outside. So I realized that wasn't going to work. And of course, you can't decorate your house for, family events. But I just knew, even when we had all of the kids home, there was still just nowhere to sit. So being able to find this couch on Facebook Marketplace was such a steal. And being able to give one of the couches to Isabella was amazing because it fits absolutely perfect in her home. Now I just got to figure out what I want to do here. I have thought about literally cutting the fireplace like about 6 inches off the back because it's literally hollow in there. So it's not so deep, and then it can be pushed back and that'll give us more space as well. As you can see right here with the fireplace, it's very deep and it is literally hollow. I'm going to clean off the kitchen counter first, and we had a couple of groceries come in today. We as in I took the kids with me to Target. It's not the move, my friends. It's not the move. I have been reminded that it is not the move. The next thing I noticed, I had loads of flaming hot Cheetos and jelly beans and cookies, and I just it wasn't the move. It wasn't the move. But anyway, I don't go to Target because I don't live by one anymore. So it was like a treat. And it's funny because I was like, I'm going to Target. And all of their ears perked up. And they're like, let's go. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. But I have now learned. Look at this cute little croc here. Look at this alligator. Not a crocodile. Look at this alligator. I got this from Home Goods. It was probably $14, $20, something like that. I love quirky stuff. I'll just be honest with you. I don't know if you can tell with my personality. I love like little kitty things and little quirky stuff. I think it's so fun and it's just like a statement piece. But the fact that it was a gator, because Chris loves the gators, I thought beautiful because I'm always trying to find things in the house that he loves as well. But then that you could like put little jelly beans in it. Noah said I need to put some Swedish fish. I thought that was awesome. And then when we had Noah's birthday party, my mom took Emma's little mermaids and stuck it in his mouth because that's just our sense of humor. And we all loved it. It was great. But let me tell you something, every person who's walked into my house has asked me where I got the alligator, and I love it. Side note. But anyway, cleaning off the kitchen counter and gonna put the things away that I got from Target, and just going to continue to clean up in here and continue to just move through the house and add a little bit more freshness of spring in here. This may seem kind of silly to share, but when I was loading up the dishwasher, I was trying to find a place for the spoons, excuse me, the straws, but they always fall, in the little holes where you put your utensils. So I stick them now right on the top rack on one of the little things that sticks up. It has made things so much easier because they were melting because they were falling down into the dishwasher, or it just wasn't working. I just needed a place for straws, and that works so great. So if you guys have a lot of straws like we do, stick it right there where the cups go. Stick it in between there on the little thing that stands up. I don't know. I want to call it a spoke, but I don't think that's it. You know what I'm talking about. And it fits right over there perfectly, stands straight up, and gets washed really nice. So I wanted to give you that little hack. Also, I'm going to be cleaning out the sink here. When we got the sink replaced, we ended up putting the rack in here. I had not put the rack in here before, and I have really liked it. It has helped kind of save this sink from any dings and chips and cracks. So I'm going to just clean it out, but it gets really nasty. So every so often it is really important to do something like this. Now you can use vinegar and baking soda. You can use any sort. I think there's a barkeeper's friend. I think that's the name. That works really great. I use the pink stuff. There's also the Scrub Daddy scrub paste that works good. Anything that's a little bit gritty will help clean this up great. I was worried about getting white because of the marks, and obviously it's white, but I did not want to get stainless steel because that's incredibly loud when things drop in it. So just if you're struggling with trying to get stains off of your sink, that's what I use. So I'm replacing all of my microfiber cloths with regular cotton dish towels. I got these here. It's the Clorox brand from Walmart. It's antimicrobial and bacterial, which is great because it doesn't smell. Now I only use my cloths one time. So usually well, once a day, I guess I should say. So I will usually pull a clean one out when I'm cleaning up the kitchen, and that's what I use to wipe down everything. I like knowing that it's antimicrobial because, again, you don't want to be spreading that all over your countertop. The Method Granite Cleaner, I think, has some antibacterial properties. Please don't quote me. I'm thinking off the top of my head. But that's what I do. I had read that microfiber cloths were not good. So I'm just trying to make little things, little changes here and there, trying to slowly replace some of our plastic containers with glass ones, getting rid of microfiber cloths if I can. It's not going to be all at once, but I'm just trying to make some mindful decisions. Also, the reason why I went ahead and did it for the cloths is because I felt like I needed more because there were some that were smelling and I would wash them and they still smelled. So I was like, well, I need to go get more cloths. And then I did a little research. I'm like, well, I'm not going to purchase those anymore. So I got the Clorox brand, comes with two from Walmart. I got 3 packs of those. And I've got a huge pack from Amazon, and I'll have all that listed. Now I'm going to take these baskets. They're actually from Target. Had them sitting around for months, and I wanted to create this little drop zone. This section here is always where stuff just lands, and I don't like putting stuff on our stairs because the stairs aren't super wide. So being able to have this basket here is awesome. Now, the bottom one's Noah's, then it goes up to Josiah's, and then Liam's, and they're all about 19 inches apart, if you want to know for reference. But I thought this was a really creative way to get rid of some of the stuff on the stairs and kind of corral everything so it doesn't look so cluttered right when you walk in. And then I wanted to take this rug off because, just to be transparent, Ruby smells and we wash her and bathe her, but her skin, especially during springtime, is just not it. And it's not her fault, poor thing. But I feel like that it's really important that we have things that are washable in the house. I have a washable rug in the living room. And so I removed the one that you just saw. That was, I think, from my Texas house from Walmart. And I found this one here from TJ Maxx, and I think it was $20, you guys. Yeah. And it's washable. Perfect. We were having a little playtime here on the table. When I went to Target, I let Emma pick out a little toy. We do have a budget when she goes, so it's hard for her to obviously understand, but she now knows. She'll show me something, I'll put it in the cart, we'll hold it there, and then if she wants something else, I compare them to. They always have to be in the budget. Like $5, $10 is kind of where we're at. And I had some really cute stuff for her, but she decided she wanted these window, not window clings, but window, I want to say, it's like plastic and you can color them and then you put them on the windows and the sun comes through and they're really pretty. It makes me think of stained glass, but it's for kids. Really, really so cute. I think that would be a really cute Easter gift, and it keeps them really busy and it's enjoyable. So if I ask one of the boys to sit with her for a moment, they enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing it, and you kind of get lost in it. But they're really, really cute. And then just today, as I was cleaning the table off once again, I realized that the ones that really didn't turn out that great because she was just like globbing all the stuff in it, you can actually pull all of it out and you can start fresh. You can start all new. So I really liked that. But I keep this here. That little tray is from Walmart. And I just keep slime, those little window things there, and Play-Doh there because that's something we reach for almost on a daily basis. I do limit their screen time. I'm getting more diligent about that. And so they're like, we have nothing to do. And I'm like, well, you can go play slime. I've purchased Sudoku. I can't play it. My kids can play it. I've purchased them. They're old. I call them board boxes, and I can show you what those are. But just if they are saying I'm bored and they don't know what to do, I have these little boxes for them to learn how to draw, anime. My kids really love anime. Or, well, Noah does, and Liam does, not so much Josiah. He got a silent ball basketball, which hands down is incredible. And I am actually thinking about putting a hoop in the little halfway where it's like next to the living room and the kitchen in between there. That sounds crazy, I know, but not like a real ugly hoop, just something very minimal. But I'm just trying to find creative ways to get these kids off the phones and the video games because it is the day and age where parents are required to do a lot and everything costs a lot. And so we have to work or we have to get creative with our time. And it is easier for our kids to go off and play so we can just breathe for a moment. And I, have to do that, but I really want them to have more mindful eating because they love to watch phones while they're eating. I want them to be more mindful when they spend time with each other, and I just want them to get a moment to unplug. So I've been trying to keep things like this out on the table so it encourages them to not only get off their phones but to also play together, and it's sensory. So whether they think it's good for them or not, it is a good thing. So I always keep a tub of cloud slime and then the Play-Doh and then the little window clings like I was talking about.
I just need one night where it just feels right. The stars all align. We do what we like. I just need one night. I just need one night.
Really
I just
excited
need
to decorate this right here. This is the Ernest console table or sideboard. I have a permanent link in my description box if you guys are ever interested. I love it. It was gifted to me and I can't say enough about it. I love it. I kind of hope they reach out to me again because I love their stuff. But gifted is an amazing, amazing thing. So I love decorating it though. I think it's so, so fun. And my style has definitely matured and evolved a bit. So the mirror here is actually Chris's mom's mom, so his grandmother, and it is a true antique. It's got a lot of patina and tarnish on it, and I think it's so pretty. It's, I think, actually her mom, like mom's mom, great grandmother. I don't know, but I just know that even where the mirror is, it's got like where it's faded on the back, which, oh, I love that. It adds to the character. And this print here, this is actually a home in Natchez, Mississippi. That is actually where I was born. So I wanted to fill my home with things that are really meaningful. So I found this frame here, which I really like from Target. I've had this for so long, you guys. I just haven't pulled it out. And then I went online and just typed in old antebellum homes, Natchez, Mississippi. I found one that I liked that was free to download, printed it off at CVS, and boom, I've got a really beautiful sketch art, but has some meaning. So I was really thrilled. I also want to get a sketch art of the Memphis Bridge. I have downloaded that as well, but I'm just going to switch them out periodically. But having art that you can just look at it and it's not just some random thing that you can just buy in Target, which absolutely nothing wrong with that. But it's nice to have stuff in your home that's unique to you. You know what I mean? I feel like, especially with social media, everyone's home's starting to look the same. When it was the farmhouse, everything looked the same. Then modern farmhouse, then boho, then now it's like rustic modern. It's like everyone's houses are the same, and I don't want that. When I find something that's gone viral, I instantly do not want it anymore. I want my house to be unique to me, and I want it to look unique to me. Some of the things that are popular, I'm interested in, but I want to find a way to style them so they are unique to me and my style in our home. This large vase here or vase is a ceramic one and it is from Target. I think I got it back in January. I don't know if it's still available. And these stems here are fantastic. They are so twiggy and big and they they are a statement and really cheap. So I put these in here and I wanted something that was kind of big and wow because the mirror is so tall. But this came out so pretty. I'm excited to show you all. It's time. It's because I wanted to.
These?
Oh, I'm going to put them up for the video.
Oh, God.
Please don't leave me yet. Please don't leave me yet. Please don't leave me yet. Please don't leave me yet.
No, just leave it be. Why don't you come sit with me, love?
Because she's going to want to be on the iPad. Can I give her something to color maybe?
Why don't you go play with Emma or with Josiah?
Oh, good girl. Yeah, good girl. Aren't these pretty though? It's grand. I get really excited with these things, and I think that's what it's about. In your home, you need to get excited about what you put in it. That could be a dish towel, a rug, a pillow cover. It does not matter. If it brings you joy, do not even think twice about it. Seriously, with the internet, like I had mentioned, so many things are starting to look the same. Listen, don't decorate your house for anybody but you. Do it for you. It needs to make you happy and needs to make you feel good. And that is what I'm trying to achieve in my home. I'm trying to have peace. I'm trying to make it look cohesive and I'm trying to make it look nice on a really tight budget. Let's just be honest. Chris was not feeling well, and we have the corona again, the COVID again. We've had it so many times, but that's okay because now we get to quarantine in the house. So, um, Emma was being so sweet, and you could hear I said that I did not want her on the iPad. We have to call her instead because, like I said, it is so important for her to find other things to do other than the iPad. Listen, though, I've been a mom a really long time. I'm not shaming if you have to use the iPad because let me just tell you, I used the iPad a lot last week so I could get work done. So listen, me and you are in this together. I don't want you to think that I'm trying to shame you or anything. I am just hyper aware of how Emma reacts when she's on it. This is what I ended up doing with the console table. This really sets some boundary between the living room and the kitchen, which I really like. I made this arrangement a couple of months ago. I have it on my Instagram if you guys are interested. And then I filled this little bowl here, marble bowl, with some little eggs. And I wanted to show you a couple of pictures of what my house looks like after I just cleaned, because let's just show you guys all of it. I want to also say thank you so much for watching today's video. Will you like it? Subscribe if you are new. It really does help out my channel so much. It's just a free little thing that helps my channel out, and I just appreciate you all. So if no one's told you today, I love you. You are worthy, and you can make this world a better place. Let's make our houses a home. Let's make them perfect for us, and I'm glad you're here because we are going to do this together. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.